going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matty B, Epis Sports Radio. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Football Friday. Well, not really beautiful where I am. My region's getting hit with a nor'easter at the moment, and it's not looking pretty out there. So hope all you are safe if you are affected by this storm that's passing through the northeast, and I believe down the East Coast as well. I think the Carolinas got hit pretty bad, or they're still getting hit pretty bad as we speak. Jets, Broncos, a little early edition football for us. I don't know if there's a lot to talk about there. Not really, as it's just been a nothing of a game so far in the first half. They're in the third quarter as we speak. The game started at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, so W's waiting in the wings right here. We're going to talk about it, get into it a little bit. We'll recap some of the MLB playoffs, little game 5 between Milwaukee Cubs yesterday, and the Cubs season is officially come to an end. Milwaukee exercises the demons and makes it to the NLCS in hopes to make a World Series bid. And they're going to they have a tough task ahead of them, we all know, facing the Dodgers. So we're going to break that all down. We're going to break down the ALCS matchup as well. Give you our predictions and little previews for NFL Week 6. Obviously, we'll give you W and I our picks for Sunday. And that's it. Whatever else we could get into, starting a little bit later than I would like to, but here we go. Let's get it going. And as always, everybody, keep showing up.
Wake up! Is every number where it was? Has this dream stopped?
Broadcasting from the capital of sports, it's the Matty B
That's
Show.
right, Dub. To the moon, baby. To the moon. What's going on, everybody?
Epis Sports Radio. Matty B.
Get my breakfast in over here. It's freaking 11:30. I'm eating breakfast. You know, eggs, sausage, and roasted potatoes. Indeed. Little maple syrup from the Adirondacks, or organic maple syrup, and we're grooving, baby. All right. What's going on, everybody? Episode 42 of Epis Sports Radio. Bam! Matty B, yes, and WD. The goddamn Jets in London, 10-9. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matty B, Epis Sports Radio, episode 42. Thank you for joining us this morning. Coming live to you from Twitch and YouTube. The simulcast is on, as always. Coming to you live today, now was it 11:28 a.m. Eastern Time. It's a little bit later than I would like. Dub and I were trying to go earlier, but of course, you log on, all of a sudden, one little update, and it just throws all of my streaming software out of whack, so that's why a little bit delayed this morning. But here we are nonetheless. For those of you that were able to watch episode 41, or maybe are still getting around to it, I'd imagine you're still watching it in pieces, because we nearly went, 4 hours, Dub, the other night, and there was a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss on there. I don't know if you got around to it. Were you able to timestamp a couple of things for the show, Dub?
I typed that in today.
Okay, yeah.
The episode came out last night, right?
Right, yeah, a little bit late in the afternoon, evening. Obviously the live version was up there. I kept that up there for you guys, but I now made that private, and the edited version is there. So we'll try to, and going forward, there's something we'll try to really be mindful for you guys, going to make it easier. I know the long episodes, so a lot of you are interested, but, I know we got to do our part and make it more easily accessible for you to navigate the episodes. And listen, it's time consuming just for us to do that. So like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts. Me and W are constantly in conversation trying to figure out what we could do better for you and the show. And those are one of those things. So, again, if there's something else that you think would maybe help you, the viewer, and or just the suggestion that you had, let us know. Hit us up, DM us, either WRI, and leave it in the comments. Whatever it is, we can do to improve the show. All right. A lot to talk about. Obviously, football, NFL Week 6 already kicked off, obviously, this Thursday. The big story right around football right now is really the New York Giants. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like that seems to be the national news. Cam Scatterboo is taking national big highlight. Jackson Dart has apparently now resurrected, this franchise along with Scatterboo. But here we are. We wake up this morning, Dub, and we got to watch this shellacking of a game right now from the Jets. Denver Broncos, Jets, London, 9:30. I mean, are we even tuned in here? I know I was trying to get the show set up and really and doing my chores with the kids and around the house. So I have not been locked in. But you see, as the Jets get off the field there in the first half, Wilson visibly upset. I believe the commentator described it as demonstrative behavior towards Aaron Glenn. And same old, right? Little bit of drama. They're down 10-9, 3rd and 8 as we speak. And, incomplete pass. There you go. Another stop for the Denver Broncos defense.
They did manage to force their first turnover when they got that Troy Franklin fumble. They forced the fumble.
So finally we have our first turnover of the season.
It led to a field goal.
I think this is historically right through the first 5 games up. I think historically the worst turnover ratio ever, right? In the history of the game?
Everyone knows it now.
Yeah.
We've been saying it for 2 weeks. The Jets forced a turnover since week 3, then it went into 5, and it's for a whole 5 football team.
Yeah.
Laughing stock Jets. Listening to national shows that I'm telling you on the phone the other day, I like national shows. They just like when you listen locally, it's this team is so bad, and you're the pain, the Joe Benigno kind of energy from the whole local.
Right.
Or even the Giant fans, they don't even go there. They're like, when it comes to the Jets, they don't even like, you guys stay. It's like, the Jets. It's like, but nationally, it's a joke. We're a joke. They're a joke.
I mean, locally, it's a joke. It's just internationally, it's a joke. Is this a good product? Is this, you're trying.
They got more green than orange, than Bronco orange in the stands. It's a lot of Jet fans, bro. I don't know how it happens. How did you become?
I don't know if it's necessarily biased, or I think it's because New York, probably. Like if those are genuine, like London residents and and or just international fans traveling to the game. Maybe they were traveling to London and they said, this is a good opportunity.
A lot of them are local, bro.
But I could see that though. I could see it just gravitate like for me when I was introducing myself to international soccer. I didn't really have a team. I didn't really have a lot of friends that were into soccer outside of my Spanish friends and things like that. So like my dad wasn't into soccer, so I just like, all right. I kind of like read up on the Premier League, a little bit of history, and says who on my team. And it's kind of the Yankee thing. I kind of did that and went with like Manchester United. And of course, and I mentioned this before on the show too, and of course, ever since I've become a fan of Manchester United, they've been horribly atrocious. They haven't won shit, and it's just like they just, so much for the dynasty. What happened?
How long has it been?
Since they've actually won something of significance? Yeah. I think, over probably a decade now, easily. Yeah. Maybe even 2 decades. It's been probably a good stretch of like 20, 25 years. I'll check. I'll see real quick their last like big win. Because again, they have like multiple tournaments throughout the year. They haven't won a Premier League. They haven't won a Premier League, which is been a while. Last time Manchester United. Let's see. Last time Man U won a Premier League.
They've had a runs though.
No doubt. So again, interestingly enough, they won yesterday, 2-0.
Than the Jets.
Well, no, I compare it to the Yankees, but again, like for the London fan, I would think just the New York, lore, right? Like it says New York. New York's such a big city. Maybe that's why you gravitate towards picking that team, because outside of that, they don't have much of a history. You
don't think that they know
what about their history? I don't know.
Bro, you know what I mean. Everybody here listening knows what I mean.
Yeah.
Do they know about the Jets, bro? Do they know how she really is, bro? Like, do they know when they choose them? Because you're like, they put the New York on it, and New York's a big city. They pick the New York team. All right, cool. I get that part. And if they don't know, how long do you think it takes them to find out?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's not going to take long at all. But for Man U, just for reference, the last time I'm seeing this, believe their latest title is in 2013. So they won the Premier League in 2013. So it's been 12 years since they won that. And then outside of that, other competition-wise, I got to find out. But I think it's probably been equal amount of time, which is a long time for a prestigious club, in that type of league to, go with that long of a drought. So it's a bit of a problematic, and then the Jets, I don't know, I don't know why, these London fans or, these international fans would, 12 years, would gravitate towards, the Jets. I don't think... it's because of their history again. It's mainly probably just, the New York thing. Either way, is this the type of product that you want to be showing, to the, your international crowd? You're trying to expand the NFL. You're trying to go forward. Dub, do you got your phone on? I think I hear a little something over there, baby.
Damn watch. Go ahead,
okay, yeah. No, all right. I just want to, I hear we were picking up a little reverb in the background for you.
It gave a little bing. Go ahead, though.
No, I just this is not why couldn't they just choose? I don't know how many games they're playing in London this year. I know it's quite a few, and obviously we've had some more international games as well. But why the Jets? Did it have to be the Jets? Couldn't it have been anybody else? Just a better product of a team. I guess maybe they kind of expected the Jets to be a little bit better this year, and I don't think they certainly expected me at 05, Yeah. I know there's a lot. Let me see how many London games there is this year. How many London
or international? Just these 9:30 games, because there's some who are in Dublin. There's one in Dublin. No, it's not blocking into London only. I mean,
there are 7 international games this year, obviously, this being one of them. So, Brazil, that was the one, Chiefs versus Chargers, right? Ireland, Steelers versus Vikings. That one's in Dublin. In the UK, there's 2, Bolton, London, Vikings, Browns, Broncos, Jets. And then there'll be a game in Berlin and a game in Madrid. Who are the 2 that are playing? They don't list them. Yeah, who are the 2 that are playing there? Let's say. The one in Madrid, that's Commanders, Dolphins, Berlin, Falcons, Indianapolis. That's on November 9th, is in Berlin. So, okay, there's the list of games right there. Pretty good. So that's a good number. That's 7 games. But Jets, Broncos? And why do Minnesota get 2 international games?
I mean, what's the value? Maybe they're willing to go. A lot of people don't even want to go.
Yeah, but that's weird, though. You have 32 NFL teams. Why are we sending Minnesota twice? Minnesota's going to Dublin and London. They already did it.
A road game and a home game.
They already did it, actually. They played on September 28th against the Steelers at Dublin, and then October 5th in London last week. I just don't. That's weird to me, you know. And then
Different things, Matt.
you got Cleveland in there, but that doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, you know, that's.
I don't think it's a problem.
I think that. Do you not see that as a problem, bro? That's kind of unfair that one team has to make that type of travel.
Unfair to Minnesota?
What?
No, you're saying it's unfair.
Yeah, I think it's unfair. Yeah, I think it's unfair to Minnesota. For one,
Owner said, "Hey, we'll do it."
I guess so. Maybe a little incentivized money right there or something, or sponsorship. I don't know. Maybe. You know,
he probably, if he had a problem with it, I think he probably was with that shit.
You know, screw the owner. I mean, he's not the one on the freaking field, man. You know, talk about the players.
They don't care about that.
Well, but this is the point that I'm trying to make, bro. That's what I mean. Like, that's kind of not okay. Like, you know, I get it. You're trying to promote the game. I'm just like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why is there one team out of 7 international games playing 2 international games? And not to mention, in the span of 2 weeks? That's even crazier. Like, if anything, bro, September 28th and then October 5th.
Bro, they definitely wearing this through the ownership, through the organization.
I'm happy that I'm actually looking into this now because I didn't realize that. I know the games happened and they occurred, but it didn't like occur in my head that it was like, oh shit, like Minnesota just knocked out 2 international games and nobody else is doing that.
Sounds like that's a volunteer to do it.
Yeah, but hey, you know, like maybe fucking throw in a bye week at least in between for them. Like
what are the games again? The last one was September what?
No, the last. Those games are already done. The one in Minnesota did. It was September 28th in Dublin, and then it was October 5th in London against Cleveland.
Oh, so they stayed out there.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just like this whole international thing. Now, I don't know. Maybe the players kind of like it.
That shit. Or it was like,
but it's tough, though. You got to think it. I mean, listen, off the top of my head, did they win those games? I don't even remember. Did they beat Pittsburgh in?
They beat Pittsburgh.
They beat Pittsburgh and then lost to Cleveland?
I want to say they did.
Cleveland won that game against Minnesota?
Let me see. If they won them both, man, this shit kind of moved. Right?
Was that the one that Cleveland won?
That, Viking game. It was a good game. They were going back and forth.
I'm trying to look for it. Hold on.
I got them right here, bro.
Yeah, they beat Cleveland 21-17. So they beat Cleveland 21-17, and I think they did lose to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the week before. Yeah. And then look, they called them both road games. The NFL hooked them up. They did them a favor or something because they're both road games.
Okay, so they're both road games, which is
Minnesota.
I'm kind of with you on that one because even though they lost to Pittsburgh, like it's not in home game for either team, so it kind of like it neutralizes the home field advantage.
But it counted as a home game on their schedule,
right? And they still get their home games. They still get all of their home games. So Pittsburgh kind of got shafted. Pittsburgh kind of got shafted in that. Interesting.
They get 9 games in their building.
I also didn't think about the impact of that, how that has on team revenue. Like, you're taking away a home game.
It's some kind of scratch my back, scratch yours. They probably were some kind of ambassadors out there, being out there for 2 weeks. You know? Yeah.
Interesting.
The NFL really wants to make that division out there, bro. They're really scheming to next, 8-10 years, you think?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they listed them yet, but I'll take a look at how many international games are going on next year if they got them listed. I mean, you know.
Experiments in teams that they could spend weeks out there. They're going to probably have someone out there next year do 2 weeks out there, 3 weeks out there. You know, they've experimented with the Jaguars out there. They're trying different things that we don't even know about so they can make this happen. Because when this happens, it's going to be a lot of criticism. So many eyes are going to be on it. It's going to be a big deal, man. It's going to have to be done well because it's unprecedented. NFL Europe division, because that's what we were going to.
Let's see, 2025. Do we
After that,
have
Latin American division? The NFL has the sky's the limit for them. They don't see any boundaries in what they can do or what they can try. Everything seems to work, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't. It still makes money because it's one of the biggest businesses in the United States in North America.
All right, so right now, I don't think there is official NFL aiming to play. The last update it's looking like was October 2nd, and it's not. There's just news reports reporting on it. I'm not seeing anything official. But it's looking like 8 to 10 games for next year. So they got 7 games this year internationally, so it's looking like they're shooting for 8 to 10. Right. And I don't know how much more you can really go outside of that. You can't just keep on increasing it every year. Otherwise, we're just going to be playing international. Well, otherwise, you're just playing internationally all the time, and you're never playing in America. You know, I know that, but you got to cap it at some point, Dill. You just, I mean, Dill.
They're going to do 8 games. Yeah. How many division games are played? Everybody plays each other twice. That's like 12 division games a year. So they have to be able to have 12 games in Europe a season. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna there's the cap is gonna be having a division. They're really, really doing this.
And they're doing
the regular season in the next 10 years is a testing ground.
I don't know if I like this lighting. I'm trying to. Is that good? Do I look too orange today? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Thank you for joining us, everybody. 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time. We're talking a little international football. We're talking about the NFL schedule. Wasn't really what I was wanting to focus on, but somehow we got into the conversation there a little bit. Obviously, a lot to unpack. Jets, Broncos. Coming to an end here in the third quarter. Jets up 11-10 with 1:03 to go. So seeking their first one in the year, obviously in London. No touchdown. This is a very winnable game. Very winnable game. You know, what do you think, man? How did the Jets not win this game? They got to find a way. This is it. You got to change the narrative a little bit. You know, we are going to play the closing minutes of this game for you. We'll have the audio up as we get near. And we could even put it up now and just live time react for you guys as well. Or maybe if the Jets get the ball, we'll see where they at now. It's 1st and 10, 1 minute and 3 seconds. Oh, they got it now, yeah.
An uneventful, close game.
Yeah.
3 field goals and a safety. The Broncos have a lone touchdown by Nate Atkins, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, just to give you some of the numbers right now.
Fan, you just want to get the hell out of here with a W.
Same thing with the Jets, no doubt. Fields has been sacked 5 times today already. Jesus.
Yeah.
8 for 13. This is atrocious, bro. And you know what? I was giving props to Fields and what he was been able to do in the first 5 weeks overall, because the numbers are actually, if you just solely look at his numbers, you would be like, all right, he's not really the problem. I don't know if it's, fumble. Oh, my God. Jets just turn over the ball. There is a flag on the play. Short pass to the right.
That's going to be on them. That's going to stand.
And that's going to stand. Oh, my God. Denver is going to take over the ball here. Late in the third, and just another turnover. What is going on? Oh, you're right. Penalty goes against, obviously, the play will stand. So I just wanted to see a replay on this real quick because I kind of caught it late. A little pass to the right here. Who's that, Wilson? Yeah, man. And Wilson, all that talk, he gets a nice, easy, short pass, 5 yards to the right, tries to make a move, and Certain the second knocks that ball loose, and it's recovered by another Bronco. All
Inside
that talk,
the
man. All that talk, and you can't even protect. What was he even trying to do there? Because it's like he's bringing that ball up and kind of exposed it himself. And great play from Certain to poke that left hand in there. Big play from the captain. And Wilson, man. Tough day at the office, huh? He's barking up a storm to Glenn. Hey, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. What, he had no, did he even have one target in the first half? What was that? How many targets did he have? He's got 2 receptions as we speak.
I mean, he wanted the football, bro.
Wanted the football, got the football, and then immediately coughs it up. He has 5 targets now. And that in itself is terrible. The fact that he's only got 5, but, 2 catches and now a fumble. I mean, right now, the Jets' biggest...
He went to go turn around. It looked like he'd never had the football really secured. I mean, it was a catch.
He was making a football move. He's making a football move.
Yeah.
He secured it. No, he definitely secured it, but it was weird why as he's moving to the right, he brings it up as if like, where are you going? Like tuck it under the arm. I don't know what. Yeah, you're kind of right. It looked like he was almost doing like a little Euro step type thing. Like what are you doing, bro? And a hell of a job for Certain making a move right there and just hey, popping the ball out.
Defender, took the fuck out of here. He stripped them. Unbelievable. Inside the 30. So that 11-10, they get the safety. You get the ball back on the safety because the team has to kick back. So you got momentum, if you want to call it that, and then that happens.
Oh wait, they didn't. Jets still have the ball, bro. It was not marked a fumble.
Oh, so it's not a catch.
No, they deemed it not a catch. That's kind of wild. I don't know about all that, bro.
I mean, it was like I said, it looked like he had the football secured.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. The Jets did absolutely zilch with it, and they went 3 and out right after that.
We go to break. I'll take it.
They go 3 and out after that. Fields gets sacked again, and in the process, gets his freaking helmet ripped off. Man, this is embarrassing football. I can't. 6 sacks now.
That interception would have been catastrophic.
Oh my God! Yeah, you mean the fumble? Yeah. No, it would have. Yeah, absolutely.
So they punt the ball 60 yards. That's a nice punt. I'm just talking about in the looking at it as just football game. It's a good punt, but it's the Jets, bro. Look at the field position Denver has. They got to get down the field.
Yeah. With that being said, here you go. The fourth quarter.
Football, bro.
Fourth quarter is about to begin. You make a stop, and maybe you just hold them to a field goal. Right. And again, the offense is in your hands. This game is in your hands. Make it happen, man. You got to have one freaking drive. We can't generate no freaking off. I don't know, man. Brees Hall
outscoring the Broncos 5-0 in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Brees Hall, 17 carries.
Standalone game.
Brees Hall, 17 carries, 43 yards. I guess that's like the biggest bright spot you could. I mean, that's pedestrian at best. He's averaging 2.5 yards per carry. And again, I mean, and let's talk about the offensive line, dude. I mean, we can't get no protection here. 6 sacks. And then on the other side of the ball, Bo Nix over there hasn't been touched. No sacks for him. He's got a touchdown, 125 yards. It's not like he's lighting it up. They're down 11-10. But we can't even get pressure on him. Obviously, you said we finally forced one fumble, so the Jets finally forced a turnover. So the turnover ratio, that's the only aspect we're really winning today. Is turnover ratio. We won that, and we're up by 1. Usually, when you win the turnover battle, you win the game. But
I'm worried about with the Jets. I know Denver's gonna get us another touchdown.
Yeah, I know, right? You just feel it, right? Like it's coming now, right? And it's gonna put that pressure on them, and it's gonna be tough.
18 points to win this game.
Yeah.
At least.
I'm gonna eat my eggs a little bit here. Look at that! Look at the fans. going crazy in London there, man. I wish we could show for you guys on here, but
The Jets gonna kick another field goal. They're gonna have 14. You're gonna think they've scored a touchdown today. Jeez, they are so. Oh,
I could have used a little maple syrup on the eggs here.
4 field goals and a safety. 4 scores.
All right. We'll get back to that because I do want to get onto some other topics. We'll get back to the Jets game. Obviously, it's fourth quarter, so yeah. But I did want to. All right, yeah, fine. Let's talk Giants now. I do want to, talk about the ALCS and NLCS. We got to get those in. Hey,
Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't really go into too much depth about them. That's why, we the other night, even though the 4-hour show, but I figured, let's just touch on it again. Because again, it's becoming such a national news after this game. I mean, the spanking of Philadelphia and a lot of criticism on Philly and Philly's offense. And did you see that whole sequence with the tush push where they basically ran it? Was like three straight plays where they tried to get in. Giants, in response to that, stuff it down their throat. This Scatterbo kid, man. I mean, he is just otherworldly.
On the stage now, everyone's seeing him.
Yeah,
he's a maniac.
He is. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about him going forward because I love the motor and I love the drive. Like he's a football guy. It's very clear. And the Giants, they needed a guy like this, where what I'm saying, change the culture type guy. Really. What happened? I didn't hear you on that one.
Like he's not going to be around long.
Well, you know what, bro? With CTE and things like this, I mean, the way he plays, that head down, I mean, and he's crazy because you watch back some of the film, man, and especially in this game, like, there's situations where, like, he don't need to run down a guy, but he's going to initiate contact intentionally. Like, he can maybe potentially be a little bit more elusive and juke a guy or something. Nah, he's going. He wants to go. He wants to run the fuck through you. So with that, with that behavior, man, you got to be. What happened? Did the Jets just turn one over, or they finally got the next? A deflection by who's that? Sherwood there.
Mm-hmm.
Sherwood over the middle. Nice deflection, and the Jets. Put a stop.
Denver's going to punt. The Jets defense holds.
Big stop from the Jets right there. So Jets defense holds, like you said, 4th and 6. Plenty of time here, 13:42. There you go. They answered appropriately. Come on, get a freaking touchdown here. This is such a big spot for a play. Punt. Big return out to the 39. There is a flag on the play, so we'll see where that goes. Might go backwards, yeah. I mean, it's like you constantly shoot yourself in the foot. I see the smirk, bro. It's like no matter what, it's like you constantly shooting yourself in the foot. Now you can say what you want.
I know I hate saying that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of talent.
Well, can you say that though? Because I don't. At that point, bro, you could just say that about every freaking NFL team.
I know.
They got a lot of talent. Yeah, they got a lot of talent.
Garrett Wilson is a superstar talent wide receiver. He gets 1,000 yards every year, and he hasn't had a quarterback really. Aaron Rodgers 1 year last year. He had a full season.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
he had 2,000-yard seasons with Zach Wilson. That means you average 60 yards a game. Well, in the old 16-game schedule, that's what it meant. But Sauce, I don't want to get into him, but he's been such a disappointment. But
and Wilson hasn't. Wilson's been a huge disappointment.
Right. Who? Garrett Wilson? Nah.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. Crazy,
nah, bro.
He's an amazing wide receiver, bro. Are you kidding me?
How can you say that with the results?
1,000 yards with Zach Wilson. Do you remember Zach Wilson?
I do, yeah. I remember all my Jets quarterbacks.
He did it twice.
He did it 3 times. Yeah,
He does it
22, 23, 24. He's got 1,000 yards. All right. I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong.
He catches, he makes amazing. His hands are
What's
incredible. That head he just did, it was an anomaly. He is fucking incredible. That's why he can argue with Glenn. He's one of the best players on the team, top 3. Easily.
I mean, no doubt about that. I'm just saying, compared to the elite.
Bro, if your wide receiver getting 1,000 yards with garbage at the QB, that is spectacular, bro.
All right, I mean, I'll give you that, and that's consistency for sure. And it looks like he might even. He's probably going to exceed his. He's probably going to have a career high in touchdowns this year because he's already at 4. All right, his career high was last year, which was 7. So
with the Jets, 7 touchdowns. That's great.
Yeah. No, I know. I guess but again, like to what?
If you want to go after Sauce, I'm not going to fight with you, bro. You can go after him.
Yeah, because especially because he doesn't, the turnovers, right? He's not like creating, doesn't tackle well, and it's not like he's getting a lot of deflections either at times.
He gave this guy money like it was nothing, but it was time to pay Revis, who was the real best cornerbacks ever to play. And we gave him shit, but when it's with this guy, just give him money.
But where does Wilson stack up in your eyes amongst the elite receivers in the league, though? That's what I mean. Like where do you go with that?
I hate this. So weird, but this is the Jets. But so that matters. So I don't want to put him and say he's this better than this guy or that guy because the numbers are the numbers. But at the same time, he needs a quarterback, man, to get where he needs to go. It has to be frustrating for him.
Yeah.
But even with Justin Fields that's why I said this is college quarterback. He might have the best year of his career this year. I think he'll have.
Well, I got one for you here.
Madden, and you're going to be like, so what? You're like, he's all right. And I understand that because they suck.
I have some numbers up here. These are currently the top receiving leaders in the league right now. You got Puka Nacua with 588 yards on the Rams. You got Jackson Smith. You got Justin Jefferson, Buka, St. Brown, McCaffrey, and then Wilson coming in at number 7 with 382 yards. So, and like you said, to his credit, this is an offense that is just lacking and not really producing much. And nice, big. Not to mention a nice run from Breece Hall right there. Actually, as you speak, for a first down. Jets moving, but they're at their own 20.
Man, you're talking about Scatterbo. Listen, bro, he's a running back, bro. He's gonna try to get 5. If we can get 5 out of this guy, 4 years like that.
Well, right. That's my concern with him. And, how long is this going to last? Because he's just got that high motor and high drive, and you worry. I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent. Clearly he does, but I think logically he's going to maybe. Yeah.
People look at him in Arizona State, go to YouTube, same thing. So this is a long time. He's football shelf life. You're right. But that's why you get Brandon Jacobs almost. Not the same man, but same style of the bang running.
Maybe that might have to be something to consider for Daboll and that offense is that, maybe not give him as many touches, really mix in the backups a little bit, and pick and choose his spots, kind of save the kid a little bit.
From what?
From himself, really,
he's a football player.
I know. Listen, he's gonna do it anyway. But listen, man. I mean, we've seen the results of CTE, the dangers of it.
This is a fact what Maddie's saying. Yeah, all of it is true. I'm not disputing any of it, but this is the big boys, man.
I know.
We'll worry about Scotty's brain later. Well, they're gonna play him.
And also, I mean, it is kind of relevant because the Giants are also currently being investigated by the NFL after this week's game for the concussion protocol on Jackson Dart. So and I think there's something there too. And listen, you damn well believe, You damn well believe Scatterbo is not gonna come out of a game if he's like mildly concussed.
No, I'm talking about when Jackson Dart went in the tent. Scatterbo's going nuts.
No, I know. That's what I mean. Like I think there's something going on there, but they need to. At the end of the day, you need to protect the players. And Cam is that type of guy that's really not going to take no for an answer. You're going to have to physically remove him from that game, if need be. And I feel like Dart, builds off that. These two are in tandem with each other. You know what I'm saying? Right, they're in tandem with each other. This is exactly what you wanted, you needed for your Giants organization.
All over the place.
But
they're creating big mayhem, turnovers. The Giants are fun, man. The celebrations, everything. They're fun, man. The Giants, I don't know last time Giants been this fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And
you know me, listen, I'm watching it. They're fun to watch, man. But now, listen, bro. When you're talking about Scatterbo and Dart and the physicality and the way they're playing, and you're 100% right. But I've said this. I've said this I've said this on the show. I've said it on the gram, whatever. Dable doesn't give a shit, bro. He's gonna
give a shit when this guy's out for weeks because of concussions.
Right. That Jackson Dart was gonna survive that concussion, and then right after that, he ran him again.
Yeah.
He had a designed run for him. Right. So as far as these guys being protected from themselves, they're not going to get it from the head coach. The head coach is trying to protect his job.
No doubt about it, bro. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do at this moment, but, bro, protocol is protocol. You can't, if they investigate this and find them guilty of not following it, it's going to hurt them. And it's going to hurt them going, you need, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I know you want to win, but you really need to protect. We understand the science is there. You need to protect these kids at all costs. And if just, all I'm saying, let the kid play, let Scatterbo do his thing, but just, be highly cautious that this guy might be very prone to some head injuries. I mean, it's just in the nature of the way he plays, so... don't be stupid and, ruin the guy's life, over just, an 8-8 season. You know what I mean? You got to be smart. And a good coach, at any level, has got to pick up the signs and see, all right, you know what? I got to save the player from himself. And that's all I'm saying. I love the guy's drive. It's football. It's a contact sport. This shit's going to happen. I'm sure, as Scatterbo gets a little older and healthy and hopefully stays healthy, I'm sure he's going to learn ways to maybe, sustain his career a bit. But running backs in general, they don't last too long just in the nature of the game. So,
Scatterbo, bro. They come in, they fuck shit up.
You need it. I know, but you need to be smart. Longevity, bro. Like, that's,
he's not thinking about that when he's trying to get
I know.
Obviously.
He's
trying to get that yard, bro. I know what you're saying. And in 5 years, 10 years, it's like, look what happened to him. We're not going to think about the games he played. It ain't going to matter. But we don't. But honestly, we only care about the moment. And just like him. You're being the good guy and the wise man amongst a sport of savages, and it's commendable. But good luck, my friend.
Yeah.
I hear you. I love you, man. But they don't give a shit, bro. Scatterbo don't care. The Giant fans don't care, and shit, I don't. But I respect it, and I know in 10 years I'll be one of the guys. Damn, Scatterbo.
Come on.
Fuck. And it's just us, man, as fans. This is a barbaric game. And they've tried to quell some of the savagery, some of the long-term after effects of the game, different helmets. They've tried so many things. Kickoff returns, changing rules to protect players, protect quarterbacks, protect players' blind sides, blah, 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 But at the end of the day, a head getting hit is a head getting hit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could. If you go smack me in the back of the head, it's gonna shake me up. just a little smack. You know what I mean? And you keep doing that, bro, over and over and over in practice and practice and practice. Look at the boxers. As soon as they're hardly any of them. Mike could talk a little bit, but he always couldn't talk that good. But he hasn't changed his. But he didn't get hit in the head as much.
Yeah.
Some guys you can't even, I don't know, man. They got bare knuckle box fighting now, man.
I know, right? Yeah.
They got UFC, which would never, back in the day, UFC when it first started, people couldn't believe they were doing this. They were trying to stop it, and now it's just regular. We're just straight savage now, but in Scatterboo, and we love it. Jackson Dart, we don't even understand what they're saying. They're just barking at each other.
Yeah, I love it. I've seen some of the clips, him just getting crazy. Woo! Man. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm watching Giants, and you know me. I shit about the Giants for 2 decades.
Yeah.
They're fun, though, man. Jackson Dart. No one's thinking about Shador anymore as the Giants.
Real quick, I did, I did come across this stat yesterday in regards to Matthew I actually gave it away. I didn't want to say the name. Damn it. But you would have probably figured it out anyway. Did you know that Matthew Stafford is responsible for for throwing to 3 receivers with the most receiving yards in a season in NFL history?
Wow. So he's done it with Calvin Johnson.
Yep. What are the other 2?
The Rams.
You got the first one, and now is what was it?
Cooper Kupp.
Yep, Cooper Kupp.
Who else did he play with? The Rams. Puka Nacua.
There you go, Nacua. Right, and right now through 5 games, Puka Nacua is on pace for an NFL record 1999, so just 1 yard shy of 2,000 receiving yards this year. Wow. And Matthew Stafford was the QB for all of those wide receivers.
Incredible. Matthew Stafford is going to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Matthew Stafford is, if you wrote the word quarterback in the dictionary and got a picture, you could use Matthew Stafford.
Sure.
He's a prototype, bro. Master. He's the real dude. He's been doing it for a long time. He was in the same draft as the disgraced Mark Sanchez. That was a long time ago.
And for those that have been highly critical of him over the time, the numbers don't lie anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? And the longevity is there, still getting it done, still relevant this year. Sure.
He was prolific.
Yeah. Just wanted to point that out because that's such a cool stat. I'm like, damn, it just shows what he's been able to achieve and what he's still able to do. And, it definitely well-deserved Hall of Famer, no doubt. And who knows, man? Maybe the Rams could surprise us a little bit more, and make a deep run. Right now, Broncos, Jets, this is starting to get into crunch time. Broncos are moving inside the Jets' 20 now. They're at the 20-yard line with that run. It is 1st and 10. 7 minutes to play.
Where do the Jets make a play, force a turnover? They never do in spots like this. They always give it up.
Should we go to the audio, Dub, here and put this on? Yeah. All right. I'll get this audio up for you guys.
It's 1st and 10 at the 20. Denver Broncos.
Calling something out to his teammates.
6:43 to go.
Hicks to the right. Caught for the first down as he just gets out. Bryant gets to the 9-yard line and it's 1st and goal.
7-yard pickup.
Yeah.
Like that.
5 wide receivers set there. Going ISO. Oh, big catch from Bryant right there. He almost dropped it, but was able to corral that in and get the 1st and goal. Here we go. Big spot. Faked. Play action. Nothing there. Good D. And there was nobody open in the end zone either. Nice little rush on that play action there. Jets read it correctly. Put the little,
Legs, get him out, trying to run the naked bootleg.
little naked bootleg. Yeah, second down.
Just a smart move by the second-year player. Wasn't knocked down. He just
Got McGregor putting the pressure on Nix right there. Good job getting a hand in his face. Here we go, second and goal. They've only had one trip in the red zone today, and that resulted in a touchdown. Second trip. Run. Nowhere. He evades a couple of tackles, but still gets to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal now. 9 yards to go. All right, so good stop. Good stop. I mean, this is the one, right? This is the one. This is the one. You got to hold them to a field goal here, ideally, you know, force a turnover. But you take that, you'll take a field goal plenty of time to win this game. But again, there's just no faith in this offense to get that done. But we'll see. 5 wide receivers set. They're throwing everybody. Into the end zone, corner, no good. And no flag on the play. Oof, he was a little open there. I don't think that was a great throw. It was a little out of the reach. It was a little out of the reach of the receiver. I think that was a bad throw on Nix's part.
Portland Sutton there in the slot.
Yeah, Portland Sutton.
You know, picking up the football as he comes out of this thing.
Yeah, man, he's open, bro. That's a bad throw.
Couldn't track the football.
Who did he beat? Who did Sutton beat?
Captain. It was a captain. Was it Mosley then? It was Jets captain with the dreads. Who's that? I forget.
Oh, but that's not Mosley. He's retired.
No, that's not Mosley. I don't know why I'm thinking Mosley. Yeah, bugging.
No, Mosley was the captain of the dreads though for a long time.
Right. Looked like him almost. I'm like, what? Who is that? Who's that? For them, Jets captain.
We're about to the field goal. Broncos take the lead. We're gonna find out right now, man.
Strawberry mango. This is amazing.
Is it Vera Tucker? Vera Tucker?
I earned unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases.
Really? You call this a workout?
I'm just taking
Not the little brother, is he?
and I'll get back after it.
I'm messing with you. Actually, that looks really good.
You got Elia? Well, no, that's Vera Tucker. No, is it Sherwood?
Terms apply.
Yeah.
Might be Sherwood, because Sherwood and McCray. Yeah, Sherwood right there. Yeah, that's Sherwood. Jamie and Sherwood. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I said Mosley. Look at my old Jets showing. I wish Mosley was still around. God damn.
He played. He didn't even play, but he was good.
Yeah.
The Jets made him retire, man. People retired. He like, fuck this.
When did he retire? What year was it?
This year.
It was, right? Okay, that's why I'm like, still fresh in my memory. I'm like, wait.
No, bro. Come on. There's no honest mistake.
No. Nonetheless, that's a pretty big stop. We got the audio for you. Live London game, Jets, Denver. Jets looking for the first win of the season, everybody. Here we go. Return the ball out to the... Oh, no. Knee was down. I thought he fumbled it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Nice return. He almost coughed it up.
Oh, my God. Williams.
Is it a moral victory? Winning.
Yeah, he definitely clearly down there, so no fumble. Jesus.
Still a moral victory for the Jets.
What do you mean? What, holding them to the field goal? Holding them to the field goal? I mean, that's a huge victory. That's a huge win. Defensively, I outside of not really putting enough pressure on Nix and like maybe a couple of sacks.
A huge win for us. That's bad. That's how bad of a team we are.
But I mean, that's a huge win for any defense at this type of stop, bro. Offensively, this is a problem. If you're holding to a team to 13 points and you still can't win, then you have a problem, you know, and it's not defense, you know. Now, listen, it's not like Bo Nix and this Denver offense is going to light the scoreboard up, right? You know, so is it a huge win to hold Denver to 13? I wouldn't say it's a huge win, but it's a winnable game. It's what you have to do, right? If you tell me, hey, you're holding them at 13, oh man, what a bad throw. Back shoulder to Wilson. He threw it behind Wilson, and there you go. Like, just make a throw. Wilson's right there.
Terrible throw.
He's open.
As usual.
He's open. Little out route towards the sideline right there, and just nothing. Now, does he get the first down there? Probably not, but you'll be a yard, 2 yards short. You know, maybe he makes a little move and stretches out, gets the first, but now you're a yard, 2 yards short, as opposed to being where you are now. No, that is a simple little 7, 8 yard throw. And Wilson seems hurt on the play. And look at that. There he goes. Sacked. Oh my God. I can't.
They got a punt.
No. And you know what? That one right there is on Fields, bro. You know, if you guys are watching on TV, you got to see it. But, you know, you make that throw. Again, you're now a couple yards away, maybe 1, 2 yards away from a first.
That last 3 plays was horrible. Brees Hall, no gain, and then those 2 throws by Fields. 3 and out. Terrible, bro. Oh.
And now you have to make a stop. Great punt. Oh, and a fortuitous bounce all the way to the Denver Broncos 16. So that was a hell of a punt. So the field position is there. But again, well,
don't let him get a first down so you can keep your timeouts. You got another decent drive. I know the defense has played great, Matty. Give me one more.
Yeah.
So we can blame the offense and rip them apart on Monday morning and today.
Right.
Give us one more, man. So we can say this Jet defense is really good. Give us one more 3 and out so we can absolve the defense.
Right, exactly, yeah. And again, I wouldn't even fault the defense here if they give up a touchdown, man. How many times are you going to put it in the hands of your defense here, you know? Like,
touchdown.
A touchdown's not going to happen because
drain them now.
Yeah, now they're going to just drain it. So at best, you're looking at a field goal. Yeah.
84 yards away, they just want to. They have enough steel to drain that clock.
Yeah.
What, 4 or 5 first downs at the end of the game, 4 of them?
And Jets only have now 2 timeouts after that one.
He went on injury earlier.
So Jets are going with it. They could have held off on using the timeouts, but you see this strategy more and more in the NFL now, where they're gonna utilize these timeouts. Well, actually, they only have 1 timeout now, so they had 2 timeouts. But you're seeing the strategy utilizing these timeouts before the 2-minute warning, because they want to utilize the 2-minute warning as another timeout potentially.
Timeout.
Yeah.
But they're gonna use whatever, man. They don't need to worry about the clock. They just need to stop Denver.
Well, right, yeah, but you know, you need to stop them now. That's it. You don't stop them now, you get another first down. That's it. It's toast. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. If you're listening to us, listening with us here on Twitch and YouTube, thank you for joining us. Jets, Denver, in London. Game's coming to an end here. Oh! All right, and another stop is made. About a 3-yard loss right there. McDonald. Jets use the final timeout. 3rd and very long. 3rd and 9.
They go for a first down, or do they? Yeah, they're gonna pass here. They're going for a first down.
I think I would too. I mean, you could eat the clock, but it's not going to be a huge factor here. I think you go for the win. You go for the win.
So they're gonna go. They're gonna pass the football here.
I would. I want to go for the win here. You get a first down.
You don't make the 3rd down.
Yeah, and again, it doesn't necessarily mean the game's over, but now.
No, they have plenty of time left. They'll use their last timeout. All they have.
They used it.
30, they'll get the ball back.
Right,
no timeout.
Right. They would get under the 2-minute warning, so they would only be maybe like 1:20 if they're lucky.
3:19 right now.
That's what I'm saying. So this is it. Here we go. Oh, get to him! Oh, big time sack! Finally, they get to Knicks.
Florida State.
Johnson with the sack, and finally, I think that's the first sack of the day against Denver.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
The Jets defense. Bro, what else does the offense need, bro? You guys got 11. You guys got 11.
Well, there you go.
3 field goals and a safety from the defense. They gave you guys 2 points.
I mean, yeah. You in the last 3 quarters, they've held them to just 3 points. I mean, if you can't win with that, I'm sorry. Wow, what a game. Well, not really what a game. What a defensive game, but yeah.
Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald, you know, the Williams brothers. They're for players, real good players.
Yeah.
Whether it was set up by the defense, that fumble on the first drive, or special teams numerous times, been outside their 40 on 5 different drives.
Yeah, man.
We got a commercial.
What happened?
I said, I know I have a real hype spot right there going into the commercial, right? But we're gonna see how that game ends out. But we've been doing our little picks, Matty B.
Oh, I'm watching it come to. I'm a little bit delayed, so I still got the audio here for you guys. So that's a nice little gain right there. Now it's second down now. Am I that late? Let me see. Where am I at? Yeah, the Jets lost. Did you catch that, bro? The Jets lost the ball there on that snap, and Hall picked it up, ran.
No.
Yeah, that's how they went to the commercial break there, bro. They almost freaking lost the ball there. They did lose the ball. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, they just couldn't do anything right here, man. Oh my god.
We are on that play.
Yeah.
We'll take it any way we can get it now.
Nah, no doubt, but jeez. Yeah, like you were saying. Oh, let me shut this audio for you guys. We can't advertise that. Yeah, you want to give the people our picks, right? We'll get into it. It is getting to 12:30 now. I know you got to get out of here shortly. We could do that. Real quick for the picks so far. Now, here we are, NFL Week 6, and W and I like to give you our picks of the week. We pick 4 games every week, just for fun. Sometimes we throw a little shekels on it, but just between us, you know, we like to have a little back and forth battle. So far, through 5 weeks on the year, I am 11-9. I was doing well through 4. Last week, kind of took a hit and only won 1 of my 4 games. That was the Jets. Cowboys covered, obviously, -1.5. W 6-14 on the year so far. It's been a bit of a struggle for W's picks. He won, only won last week as well, so he didn't gain any ground. The game that he did was what happened?
I said, whatever I put up, guys, go the other way right now.
Clearly, yeah, that kind of seems to be the trend. I'm hovering around 500, 11-9, but I have a nice little 5-game lead on W. Hopefully, he doesn't gain any ground this week. What do you got, bro? I was taking a look at, I think we have some similar picks this week, but not all, so it's definitely going to allow opportunity for us.
I'll start off with all 1 o'clocks. I start off with the Saints hosting the Patriots. Drake May.
Yeah,
and
you
the
got
guys,
him +3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, they go into New Orleans, a place where, you know, this is a team with life. You know, the Saints and the Patriots after the big win, beating up in Buffalo. You know, real signature win. Everyone's waiting. You know, after we get wins like that, Vegas notices. Everyone notices. Drake May. Everyone's watching him now. He looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
In prime time, but I think that is the part where, you know, you get a letdown afterwards. Going into New Orleans, a team that we've seen has shown life during the season. You know, they played Buffalo well. For a little while. But, you know, they won a couple of football games. And 3.5, I think, for the Patriots going on the road. I want to see the Patriots show me more. And so
Breece Hall.
I want to get.
Sorry, Doug. Breece Hall runs for the first down, I believe. Yes, first down. They're just a little across midfield. They're about, I would say, 10 yards away from field goal position.
You got time on the clock?
I got 156 as I'm currently watching.
Okay. So I got the Saints 3.5. You know, if
Gotcha.
it was anything less, but I just think 4 is too much. You know, I'm not saying the Patriots won't win the game, but 3.5 is a lot. Give me the
No
Saints.
confidence in the Pats to beat them, or you just think Saints are covering?
But I want to see more, so I'm going. And I like the Saints at home.
Okay.
I think it's getting 3.5. Show me more. Just like the Cardinals last week when I was like, these guys don't deserve all them points. Show me more.
Right.
Same thing with the Steelers. And I know it's the Browns, but the Browns show themselves that they can compete as well. And the Steelers, what have they shown us to deserve 6 points? They have been pedestrian. They beat up teams like the Jets.
Oh, my God. There he goes down again, bro. Just hovered. The pocket absolutely collapsing for Fields here. And this Denver defensive front just making it difficult. And I don't even know if it's so much them, but, man, this offensive line is doing nothing to protect this guy. You know, I mean, I criticize Fields, but, man. And so first and 10 at the midfield, and he gets sacked. 5-yard loss. Now a throw to the right. Caught. Wilson at the 43 of Denver. Not quite in field goal position yet. Clock is ticking, 1:18. All right, you know what? We'll get back to the picks in a bit. Let me get this audio on. If you're following along with us right now live, thank you for everybody joining us today. Happy Sunday. Happy Football Sunday. Jets in London trying to get their first win of the season.
Third down. I'm sorry. I thought it was 4th down.
It's 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and 8.
Denver timeout. So Denver's concerned. They're showing their concerns with the way the Jets are moving the football. We're seeing some hope if you're getting green.
I mean, that sack killed him, man. And how many?
Maddie, you need 10 more yards. You can win the football game.
8 sacks, bro. 8 sacks. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fields. Here we go. Throw to left. No! It's out. What a play. Who is that, bro? The captain, number 9. What a defensive play.
Surtain.
That's Surtain right there? Oh, my God. What a play from him again. He has been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal today. Wilson, they target him right there at the first down marker, and what a hell of a shot. Was that him? Number 9. You sure that's Surtain there? Number 9, yeah? What a play. And now you have to go for it. You have to go for it here. No choice. 4th and 8, man. And you got to go long here. You can't risk the short pass and fall short. Jeez. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, get out of town. Are you kidding me? There it is for the 9th and final sack of the day. It's the 9th and 10th sack. Who freaking cares? You know what? It's fitting. This freaking offensive line is absolutely atrocious. What a freaking way to end this game. 9 sack of the day. 2 sacks in the last 4 plays to end this, resulting in 55 yards worth of sacks.
My bad, yo. Surtain's number 2.
Yeah, okay, it wasn't Surtain, right? Who's number 9?
The safety.
No, not Singleton. I'm bugging. Hufunga. Talanoa Hufunga. I thought it wasn't Surtain. That was like, yeah. Great play from Hufunga. That's me, and nice day. 4 solo tackles, 1 sack, and that 1 sack he had, and a big defensive stop against Wilson right there. Nothing you can do for Wilson. I think it was a decent throw from Fields there, but just a great defensive play.
You know what the thing is? Another thing, yo, Maddie, with Garrett, everyone knows he's getting the football. He has not. It's just him.
Yeah.
Offensively, him and Brees is not
And
there like
that's
that.
a problem in itself. You know, when he's your main target.
He's
Yeah.
not even there, and he's on the field. Why is he on the team?
Jets are the only team, right, in the NFL without a win.
Yes, 0-6.
0-6, and I mean, listen, you know, not that I had such high hopes for my Jets this year coming into the season,
We're
but
gonna win 6 games or 7. I know I did.
I think I gave them 8. You know,
Shit,
we
that's
could
high hopes
play
now.
that. I know that was high hopes because I thought there would be a step in the step in the right direction, but clearly not, man.
They're gonna be home for the Panthers next week. We're gonna play the Cowboys at 4:00. The Panthers team, another team who's not talented and not expected much from, but they've shown life. They've shown life this year. It's like much like the Saints. The Jets have shown none. None. That defensive 3 and out, that was, but like stuff like that, it starts to become demoralizing when it doesn't get any reward. When you play like that defensively and you get no reward ever,
Christ,
you know.
man. I
The
can't. I'm
offense
like
gets
sick,
beaten.
dude. This is what I was talking about, bro, the other day. Like, you know, you mentioned, oh, Maddie, let's go. You know, football. You know, Sunday morning, let's get on. And I'm like, yeah, as much as I want to stream and I want to talk about it and you know, come on here with you and shoot the shit. You know, I'm like, man, am I really getting up for this game? 9:30 on a Sunday and like,
we
you know,
always
like,
do this to ourselves,
you know,
bro.
like this sucks. You know, it reminds me of the that podcast. Yeah, the
You're
podcast.
Panthers, yes.
Right.
Exactly what I was doing. The
And-
Panthers guys. Yes.
Right, if you're the Panthers guys who recently, like a famous Panthers podcast, it's like the podcast for the team, these two guys, we were talking about them, how they are like so fed up. They're just, you know, it's taking time away from their wives on Sunday and, you know, they
Their
don't.
podcast, if me and Maddie, if our podcast was just about, if our work was just for the Jets, yeah, we'd be done. I don't want to do this. How we do this for? Yeah, I can see it now.
Right.
Because when we were doing that spot with that, we were going over that story.
Yeah.
We were in between the middle of the week. We go through this every week. This is like a cycle, bro.
Right,
And
right.
now we're Sunday. The game is over, and this is it. That part of it, the loss.
Where's my other bet?
Basically, you feel the Panther guys. You feeling them.
Oh wow! Oh
Fuck
wow!
this
And oh wow! I already lost my. I lost my big bet of the day. I forgot about that. My crazy ass had a lot of faith in the offense in London, apparently, and went with the over, and I completely flopped on that. That one hurt.
Well, it's only 12:30. You can go make some new shit.
I have that little parlay that we did, the 4-game parlay for later, but that's about it. I think I'm done. And that's just again, it's like I kind of betting on the Jets offense to do a little something, and they were absolutely atrocious. You know, that over was 43.5, and they scored combined 24 points in this game. So
Kyler Murray out for the Cardinals, people.
goes to show. And then look, I got the over for that game too, by the way, and so that ain't happening.
Ryan just swing on that game, yo.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
a point and a half.
Bad picks, man. Bad picks. Sometimes it
Check
happens.
out. The line
That's all right.
changed.
Jesus.
Arizona at Indianapolis. Check that out. The line changed.
Okay.
All around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's get into our picks and get it out of here and get on with our Sunday. You know, we'll briefly touch NLCS, ALCS, because I know that was, you know, something I did want to talk about. Obviously, it's been a lot of football discussion. Football Sunday. Jets, another disappointment in London. What else is new? Jesus Christ. So Dub, overall, you know, you got Saints plus 3.5. Browns plus 6 over the Steelers. -3 Cowboys against Carolina.
Yeah.
And +1 Jags. Okay, over the Seahawks. I like it, man. I like it. I'll give you guys my picks here. All right. I'm going with the Bills this week. Riding with the Bills. All right. I like them going up with Atlanta Falcons on the road. So maybe a bit of a tough one, you know, for them. They're going tomorrow night. Obviously, it's a Monday nighter. But I like the Bills here, man. I just like the Bills. I don't really have faith in the Falcons here, and I think Bills might have a chance to run it up a little bit. And, 4.5, I think they could win by a touchdown. I like that. Give it to me. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But then the other game I also got is the big Sunday nighter. Okay, that's coming up later tonight. Maybe I'll throw a little shekels on this game tonight. I like Detroit. Plus 2.5. All right. I want to see Detroit kind of stomp on the necks of Kansas City a little bit. And I think Kansas City's days are over, man. And Detroit is playing good. I think this is their, another year which they could really, they have to, right? Detroit's one of those top tier teams. They gotta show you. And I don't know. I don't like this spot for the Chiefs. They haven't been showing me much, and I think those boys are gonna run roughshod. Plus 2.5. They're giving them 2.5. I think they're gonna win outright in this game, but I like the points. Give me the points. Plus 2.5. Okay.
Yeah, I love that. I love that parlay, Matty B. Points.
Yeah.
2.5 plus, and then you take the overs too. We'll just throw you guys in if you. I'm taking that tonight.
For the Kansas City, Detroit. You like? What's the over on that? What's the over on that game?
2.5 on Hard Rock.
Okay, I can see that. I think but I don't know though. I kind of on my other bet I had actually picked the under. Because I think it's going to be more defensively from Detroit, and I don't think Kansas City's going to score in this game. I'm just having Detroit will, but I think that has a potential. I think they might get smoked a little bit.
31-17, 34-17.
Yeah, something like that. 14, maybe even. I don't think Kansas City scores in this game.
51 points.
I think they. Yeah, right. So what was the over under?
52.5.
Yeah, it might be very close. It might be very close, and you're right, because that's where it's good. I think it's like, it's one of those unders that might just hit under, bro. Like, it's a toughie. But, I mean, hey, man, you go for it. You think they're playing the over? I might play the under just solely and just fuck it,
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna move it to 50, and I'm gonna take it on a parlay. Give up some money.
Okay.
And move it to 50 from 52.5.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna go with Detroit on the plus 2.
My other game, all right, I got Bucks minus 3.5, going up against the 49ers at home, 425 today. I just think the Bucks are a better team right now. Is Purdy back? What's the situation with that? What was the situation with?
No, I think Purdy's not back, is he?
I don't know.
No, he's out.
Okay. Either way, even if he was, I still like the Bucks here. I just think they're a damn good team. What Baker's been doing, man, has been exceptional. And they did.
Mac Jones is playing. Mac Jones is going to start.
Okay, you got Jonesy. Yeah, all right. So I like it. And listen, minus 3.5. That's a lot of respect for a Mac Jones 49ers team. All right, I know they're stacked. I know they got a lot of time to talent, but I like what the Bucks been doing. It's tough. I would probably prefer a minus 2.5 here, but it's minus 3.5. I think they could cover that. I'm going with the Bucks. Jags plus 1.5 against Seattle. They're a dog at home on this 1 p.m. Sunday game that's coming up shortly. I don't know about you, bro, but Trevor Lawrence and the Jags, they're kind of showing me something. That's a lot to say with the Seahawks here.
That's my division winner.
Yeah, man. I know that you were high on them, and I don't know. That's a lot of praise for the Seahawks here. Why are they dogs here?
Real good. They quietly played very well.
Yeah.
But them coming across the country is a lot to ask for into the swamp.
For sure. I don't know, man. I don't see how, the 4-1 Jacksonville Jags are dogs here, against Seattle. I know Seattle's 3-2, but that to me, something not right on that. But hey, the over/under is 47.5. So if you're interested in that, is Darnold really the guy? Is Darnold going today? Who's going?
He's very good for them.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just don't see it. We'll see.
They're quiet, bro. They're just one of those quiet teams tucked away, like in the Northwest, going about their business. You know, they made a quarterback change, they made a coaching change.
I
They
might
got
take
new
the
things
Jags
going
in
on.
Detroit again one more time, just on a little. I don't even know.
But I got the Jags this weekend too. But this is a big game though. Seattle wants the game too.
Yeah, you're no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I might even pick that anyway. So there you go. There's the picks for this week. Again, you know, I got a 5-game lead on Dub, and hopefully, I can.
Ain't a lot of football left, but at 5 is a lot of games.
If 5 is a lot of game, yeah, there's still plenty of time though, so that's, you know, no worry there. I think I'm gonna try to squeeze in one more, just one more. Let's see. I like the +1.5, man. I like it. Or should I go money line? Money line, Dub. What you thinking, man?
What?
With Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's the money. It's the same thing. $10 difference.
Straight up money line with them.
Seattle, week 1, they lost to San Francisco 17-13 at home. They went to Pittsburgh and won 31-17 in week 2. Then they blew out the Saints 44-13. Then they at Arizona in week 4, 23-20. At that point, they were 3-1. And then they played Tampa and lost 38-35 in a shootout at home in a big game last week. So Seattle, you know,
Yeah.
that's why the respect is there. 2 losses against San Francisco and San Francisco and Tampa in close games, good games, and they were both at home. They're 2-0 on the road. We'll see if they can continue doing that. But very interesting game, and I got the Jags. Also, real quick, you say you're gonna squeeze one win more in. I got one more for you guys. Travis Hunter, first career touchdown today.
Oh, I like that. What are the odds on that? That's a good one.
I don't know, but that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
You like that?
I'm actually surprised he hasn't had one yet, but yeah. He's been playing okay despite that. Yeah.
On his job.
Yeah. All right. You know, we're going to get out of here shortly, but I did just want, you know, we didn't have enough time today, unfortunately, because of the late start to really get into the NLCS and ALCS matchups coming forward.
Game 5 last night. We got Seattle, Toronto tonight.
Yeah, Seattle, Toronto kicking it off, which, you know, a lot of discussion about that because, man, you know, Seattle is in trouble. They finally announced who their starting pitcher is. It's Bryce Miller for today. But they utilize so much of their pitching staff in the previous series that it's going to be an uphill battle for them a little bit. Obviously, if they could get out to a hot start and win game 1, that would be huge. But hey, you know, if I had to pick a winner for tonight's game, it's probably going to be the Jays just because it's a bullpen game. You know, Jays got Kevin Gausman going for them. He's been good. That doesn't necessarily guarantee anything, though. But it's going to be a tough series. Who's your favorite? Who's your predicting winner here in this series? You got the Jays. Jays in 5. Whew. I think because of the pitching issues, I agree. I'll take the Jays as well, but in 6. I think you know, I was surprised a little bit by them. I was really surprised a little bit by them against the Yankees. I know it's probably more of just a Yankees flop in the series, but this lineup,
8 out of 9 times this year.
Yeah, they did. They really spanked them. You know, I just expected more.
We won later in the year. We won some series 2 out of 3 twice, but before that, they had beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, I just expected way more.
Arrogance is warranted.
Yeah,
they really walk their talk.
No doubt about it. You're absolutely right. It's just, you know, it was one of those things where I just expected a little bit more for them, you know, and you just didn't see that, you know, but this is a good team, and, you know, being that the pitching staff is already stretched in on Seattle, you know, this is a team that's going to make you work. They make contact. They don't swing and miss. They're going to wear you down in a long freaking series, man. I like Toronto. I just do. I don't know. Hard to really go against them, in my opinion. When you look at the other series, Milwaukee, LA, obviously, you know, I think the favorite is LA. I don't know if Vegas is riding with that. Who's the Is it just a pick'em type game?
The Dodgers.
Is it? Is
I
it?
mean,
Are they the
Milwaukee's
official to win the series? Those are they're picked because you're looking at game one right here. It's well, yeah, Milwaukee's a road dog. You know, with the run, you know, so they're plus 130 according to ESPN bets. So Dodgers slight edge. Hey, and you know, who's going on the mound in that game? I would think Ohtani. I would think Ohtani's going, right?
The Dodgers are favored at -.
Yeah.
The Dodgers. Then the money line.
No, it is. Yeah, they got it, bro. That's that. They are the favorite, but not by much. But you know, it's again saying a lot. You know, you're starting on the road, and yet you know
The Brewers are plus 210. Money line for the series.
Okay. Yeah, that's significant.
Double
You
money.
know, that's significant. Why can't I get a pitching matchup? I need pitching matchup.
You
Got
get,
me nothing.
You get $31 back for 10.
Did they not announce the starters for this game?
Oh man. Give me the pitching matchup for NLCS game 1.
Yeah, no starters were named so far.
No starters.
Yeah. Okay. I'd imagine Ohtani. I'm not sure, you know, who they're going to pick with Milwaukee, but
They can do whatever they want. They can mix and match. I would have used Ohtani at the bullpen, but they can't because Ohtani has to start because he needs to be in the lineup, so they can't use him at the bullpen.
yeah,
Well,
probably, you know.
What happens if they move him over from D? They can't move him from DH to pitcher in the middle of a game.
No, because you would well, you could, and you would just forfeit the DH spot.
But he would still be DH.
No, he will
Because he's the
not.
pitcher
He will
now.
now be a pitcher.
But
He will now
still
be. No, he will not. He will be a pitcher, and it will become a pitcher like the old traditional National League. Yeah,
The pitcher takes his place. The DH, you forfeit the DH for the game.
yeah.
So
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. You're like, yeah, he would have to. Yeah, that's what they should bring him out the bullpen, bro. Late in games, bro.
I mean, I'm sure you know they
They
can,
He's gonna
you know,
win,
yeah.
and then he's gonna be the last pitcher pitching.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how they utilize him, man. Anyway, so, you know, those are two matchups. The Cubs season comes to an end. You know, a lot of hope for that team, but hey, man, you know, they ran into a good Milwaukee team that showed up. Tough game for the Cubbies. You know, it really kind of just fell short for them in this one. Not much firepower, you know, from them in their offense, and you know, it's a sad ending. You know, 3-1 loss, but you know, Milwaukee was just that much better. I like the Cubs and what they're doing, and they got a lot of young talent. Pete Crow was not great in the playoffs, 185 average, went 0 for 3 in this game.
Really,
You know,
really fell off the cliff the second half.
Yeah,
into the
he did.
playoffs.
He did. Nico Horner was good. He was about their biggest bright spot in the playoffs. He batted .419, went 1 for 3.
They can't wait to let
you
him
know.
leave. They don't give a shit. He let them down.
Yeah, so a bit of disappointment from this offense. It's just a lackluster offense from the Cubbies in this series, you know. I get, you know, really in the second half, right? Because they were definitely, there was more firepower, it seemed, in that first half. You know, Contreras with a home run yesterday, 3 home runs.
You know, back in the summer, it was like the Cubs' offense is doo-doo. But they were up like 6 games in the wild card spot. So they just kept
Right. It
moving
was a bit
along.
deceiving, yeah. And oddly enough, for Milwaukee, it was all via the solo home run for them in Game 5. You know, you had Terang, Contreras, and Vaughn all hit solo home runs. And that was the difference. That's all they got, you know. So good for them, man. They hold on. They get some great contributions from, of course, the former Met, Tyler McGill. He started the things off. Then Mizorowski came in for 4 innings, which is interesting. Like, you start McGill. Did he leave on injury? Is that why he only did 1 inning? Or because I'm not sure. I gotta check back on that because Mizorowski came in right after him, and went 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, held it down, and then Ashby, just a third of an inning. Patrick came in to relieved him, shut down stuff, 1 2/3, and then Uribe, 2 innings to close it out. So good contributions overall, man. It's what Milwaukee does, Hey, it's a stark contrast. It's a stark contrast from what we've seen last year with Milwaukee's bullpen. This year, no Devin Williams there, but they somehow got it done and closed out a series and are on their way. They're just now 4 wins away from winning a pennant. So, beautiful stuff. A lot of playoff baseball. We're going to be talking about it. Who do you got in that series? LA, Milwaukee. Who is it? Do you think Milwaukee finds a way and knocks off the Juggernauts? I know as a Met fan, I'm probably rooting for Milwaukee here. Maybe a little bit more so because I feel bad because we knocked them out last year and it didn't result in nothing for us. So maybe they get their shot. I think that's a winnable.
And just an analyst, and if I'm putting money or who's gonna win, man, you can't go against the Dodgers.
I know, it's so hard. It's so hard too. Yeah.
I know it's so easy, and everyone wants to pick underdogs, but if you're gonna put my money on it, bro, I gotta go Dodgers.
No, I'm with you.
Dodgers in 7.
Okay. Yeah, man. Now, listen, I'm with you, bro. As we got the little...
No. Dodgers in 6.
Dodgers in 6. Okay.
I'm not going to go against anyone Game 7 in their building. I'm not doing that.
How do I feel? Do I think with my... Is it IBO or I think with my heart and want to see the Dodgers fail? Nah. I got to go... Damn it, man. I got to go honesty. I don't believe in the Brewers until they prove it. I know they have the better record, 97 wins. I'm going with the Dodgers. They were built for the postseason. I'm going to stick to my thoughts on that. They were built for this. This is why they constructed this team, and you're going to see it. You're going to see the just absolute depth in this series come out. And shit, man. You know what, bro?
Well, the Brewers...
Dodgers in 5. Dodgers in 5.
Best team in baseball. They've been the best team in baseball almost 3/4 of the season. They went 70, 9 and 30 and 38 or something like that.
Yeah.
And man, bro, I don't want to take nothing away from them.
Yeah.
I really like them. I got respect for them. I can't wait to watch them for 7. Hopefully 7. But damn, bro.
You got them. You got Dodgers in 6. I got Dodgers in 5, bro. I'm going with it. I just an absolute spanking. And I think Dodgers take game 1 too. So it might even be a 3-0, and Milwaukee gets a consolation win in game 4, and then Dodgers closes out game 5. That's it. And I think there's going to be a lot of shifting changes for Milwaukee going forward after this. I mean, it's going to be a very disappointment of a season. Hey, if they can beat, if they can beat the Dodgers, I think anything's possible. I think it's very believable that they could beat Toronto, they could beat Seattle, but they got to get past the Dodgers. I know Toronto's. I would say Toronto's maybe slightly better than Milwaukee, but they're probably even keel, man. I can't really.
I would take Milwaukee against the Blue Jays probably, but
I know, right? I know, but that's what I'm saying. So you could be very well be seeing the winner of the World Series right here in this series.
I think that is true. Yeah. And that's what I said. I think the Dodgers might have won the series against Philadelphia. So they won the World Series.
Yeah. What a letdown,
I agree with that.
What a letdown for Philadelphia.
This is the World Series. NLCS.
I agree. Well, listen, we kind of knew this, though. The National League was the more stacked league. And, outside of the Yankees and Toronto, it was like, okay, well, you had Detroit, you have Cleveland, you have Seattle. Like, can these teams really be go to the next level and really give you that? I don't know,
Right here. This is it.
Yeah. Ah, man. Well, This is it. It's a beautiful thing, and everybody enjoy your NFL Sunday. Hopefully, whoever you're rooting for, if you're just an IBO, enjoy yourself. I know some crappy weather on the East Coast. How's the weather down there, bro? I don't know what's going on.
Everything we sent it up.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you
Sunny,
get
birds
like
are chirping. It
you
was
got
rain.
bad weather? Oh, okay, you were getting the bad weather. Yeah.
It was real rain. Not those Florida T-storms. It was real rain. Cloudy.
Yeah.
All day. And we just don't really get that this time of the year. We don't get that in the summer.
And just an honorable mention to my fellow runners out there who are running the Chicago Marathon today, or they're probably finished at this point. Maybe there's still a couple of stragglers still out there as we speak. Maybe a few. I'm sure. Yeah, there's got to be a few. Because I think the last corrals probably go like 9:30. So there's definitely a few runners still out there right now. Congratulations to you on running your marathon. I know having run 3 marathons this year alone and hopefully running a 4th very soon, I know the hard work and dedication that it takes that goes into that. Shout out to my boy Israel. I hope you achieved your PR today in your marathon. I think he was shooting for a sub 3:30, which is just phenomenal.
Today?
Yeah, in Chicago. My buddy, same age as me, running his second marathon ever and trying to achieve a sub 3:30. So good for him, man. Whatever it is, PR, no PR, you already won, my friend. Just keep that in mind. Understand that the reward is in the training. Reward is in the journey, not necessarily when you cross that finish line, my friend. Just know that you are enough, that you have done enough, and it's a beautiful thing. And the same message goes out to all my runners out there. Congratulations to the elite runners, whoever they are, male and female runners who are out there. Whoever the winners were, congratulations to you as well. Maybe, I wonder, we'll find out if there is a new world record out there for a full marathon. So we'll check back on that. And anybody else? I know back home here locally, there was the Staten Island half marathon was suspended today. I know some people that were looking forward to running in that. They were signed up for that, so that sucks. And I actually have a good friend of mine, good friend of the show, who I interviewed, Kevin McCloskey, my boy as well, who is currently running an ultra marathon as we speak. He's doing Leadville 100. That is going on as we speak. I got to get an update on him and see where he's at, but he is running that right now. It's a trail run. Where does this take place? Colorado. All right, so my man is out there getting it done. I gotta find out the results, man. But yeah. Oh, there's a lottery. The 2026 lottery opens in 50 days. I gotta get on that shit. But my man, Pots and Pans, good luck to you, bro. Can't wait to talk about. I know I'm definitely gonna have him come on the show, Dub, and talk about his experience running that ultra marathon. We gotta get into it. Should be good. All right, everybody. Dub, any closing comments for everybody? The goddamn Jets lose again. That's my closing comments. Jesus Christ, can't believe we woke up and went through all that. But Dub, any closing comments for the people?
Hey, man, just enjoy NFL Sunday. You know, a lot of big games are in the middle of the season. It's that time of the year.
Yeah,
October. We got playoff baseball, NBA's right here. Hockey started. Every sport is active right now.
It's a beautiful thing. And basketball will be here very shortly. Thank God. Oh, my God. All right. It's your boy, Matty B, Epis Sports Radio, W. Dubois, my man, Pots and Pans. As always, thank you for joining us today. This concludes episode 42. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe. Do whatever it is you have to do to help us and support us. We appreciate you as always.
Tell us where you're from.
I don't care, even if it's negative. Just don't be too negative. Don't be, don't be mean, all right? Well, you can be a little bit mean. Just don't get vulgar, all right? It's okay. We want to hear the good, bad, and the ugly. We want to hear from you, as always. We love you. Stay tuned for updates, as always. Tomorrow is a Happy Mental Health Monday, so stay tuned for this week's mental health video of the week that I recorded earlier today. Well, I'll be posting that tomorrow on the socials. And as always, Keep showing up, everybody.
Wake up! You can't remember where it was. Has this dream stopped?
Yeah.
Grand, my friend.
I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to leave. Picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets, trying to knock me off my feet, cause the devil never sleeps. So I don't sleep too, and trying to breach safes that I didn't have the keys to. We all been victims of trauma we ain't agreed to, but the sun comes after, starting up a new chapter.
Keep showing up,
Isn't it lovely?
bro.
I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody dates a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company.
All right, everybody, it's your boy Matty B, Epis Sports Radio. Have a wonderful Sunday. Or have a wonderful week. We will talk to you soon. Keep showing up.